Hi everyone, welcome to my pregnancy series here on YouTube, if that's what you'd like to call it. These videos will coincide with my blog post over on my website, devinjade.com. If you don't know, I have a blog or a website, whatever you'd like to call it, and I typically blog every week, and I will be documenting my pregnancy journey through my blog and as well as here on YouTube. So I actually got this video idea from my husband, Mark. He suggested just kind of recording myself, as silly as that sounds, on all of the ups and downs through pregnancy, just as something to look back on, not only for us to have and document for the future, but also when I am in those low moments where I just hate being pregnant or I'm having a bad day, to watch them and look back on and see all of the good things that have come from it. At first, I was just going to keep these videos for myself or for us to watch in those low times and to reminisce on in the future. But I thought, in true Devin fashion, I should share them, and I thought it would be a really cool way to kind of put words with a face, I guess you could say. Instead of just writing on my blog post, I can go into much greater detail talking rather than just writing, and you guys can kind of get a sense for how I'm feeling and what I'm trying to say. So I thought it would be really cool to document this series, or document this journey, and kind of turn it into like a little series. So if you haven't seen already, I do have a blog post that will go along with this. This is kind of like an introduction and FAQ to my pregnancy, and then I also will be making a video for my next blog post that's going to be all about my first trimester, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm going to just be using my phone and my blog post that I have up. Just to stay on track, and so I have the questions right in front of me. So obviously I'm pregnant. If that's not new news to you guys, then you've probably known for a long time now. This video has taken some time to get up. I had it first planned to go up along with my blog post when I first announced that we were pregnant, back when I was about 10 weeks. I'm actually 18 weeks pregnant today, so as I said, it took some time getting up. I had some mishaps of videos getting deleted and my face not being in the frame correctly, so here we are, 18 weeks in, and finally recording what I need to record. So, first question that seems to be asked an awful lot, and I'm not sure why, maybe just because people are nosy, but I really don't know why people care. But that question is, did you plan this, or was it a surprise? Or, as some people call it, an oopsie baby. Again, I don't know why, I know I don't have to answer this, but I don't know why people care so much either. So yes, this was 110 million% planned. Mark and I knew right from the start of our relationship that we wanted kids, we want a big family, and after we moved our wedding up from August to March this past year, we were like, well, we were like, what's holding us back, nothing. So we were like, let's start a family. And we did, and we had luck. So here we are now. Next question that's obviously very common, and one of the first things that are asked are, how far along are you and when are you due? As I said, right now I am 18 weeks, so almost halfway through my pregnancy, and I am due February 7th. How did you find out you were pregnant? Well, obviously, I know this kind of seems obvious to people. This question to me is always fun because some people find out in like the most surprising ways, whether they were planning it or weren't planning it. So if you don't know, I did have a miscarriage prior to this pregnancy, which I will make a video about. I will write it in a blog post all about it. So I was actually at a follow-up doctor's appointment for that. And they obviously make you fill out the form and ask you if you are actively trying to conceive. And when you say yes, well, they make you take a pregnancy test. So as I was talking to the doctor, she stopped me and handed me her laptop and showed me that the pregnancy test was positive. And although we were planning, this came as a surprise to me because about 10 days prior, 10 to 14 days prior, I'd say, I had a miscarriage. So I wasn't expecting to be pregnant, even though we were actively trying and just kind of like leaving it up to the universe. So when I saw that, I immediately started crying like a big mush that I am. And I was probably about 3 weeks when I found out. I had no symptoms. It was right after Memorial Day weekend, so I was outside in the heat doing yard work, enjoying wine with my husband. So it was definitely something that I didn't even see coming, but of course was super happy when I found out the news. How did you tell your husband? There's no grand gesture. No awesome story to tell. He wasn't with me at the doctor's appointment. The month of May was pretty crazy, so I just got him a little card and had the doctor print out the test results, and when he got home I gave him the card and kind of surprised him that way. Are you finding out the gender? Yes. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, I have been talking about this for a while now. I just wish I wish you could find out right from the start. I know that's not how it works biologically, but I feel like, especially with our first baby, that you just want to get the ball rolling. Like, you just want to know everything. You want to shop for it, you want to buy all the things and just start prepping and planning. So yes, we are finding out the gender, and we find out September 17th, so very, very soon. And we are having our gender reveal party actually that Saturday. So we're debating if we're going to find out the 17th at our doctor's appointment, or we're going to wait and find out with the rest of our friends and family on the 22nd. That's still to be determined. Either way, I can't wait. It's eating away at me, and I will share it with you guys the day of the gender reveal. Are you hoping for a boy or a girl? So that's typically a follow-up question to, do you know the gender, or are you going to find out? Obviously, like the most common answer any first-time parents or any parents have is, as long as it's happy and healthy, we do not care. There's perks to having a girl and there's perks to having a boy. However, I feel like we're having a boy. I feel like I'm like, for our first kid, like, I'm having a boy. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. And I'm super excited, and no, we don't have a name picked out yet, so I know that's another commonly asked question. Boy names are really hard for us, and I don't think we're going to share the name when we do, and that's just because I'll probably change it, to be honest. I'll probably wait until I see the baby before I name it, so I don't have an answer for you for that. So that pretty much sums up this little video and this FAQ or question and answer. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it, and I hope that you guys continue following along on this journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video.